The topic of this presentation is Deconstructing the Delicious Paradox of Entertainment Media. Previous entertainment media research has mainly focused on media's pleasure-giving appeal while neglecting other psychological aspects that transform the perspectives of the audience. L.G. Shrum has developed groundbreaking studies in this overlooked area by deconstructing the delicious paradox of entertainment media. Thus, the present article examines the paradoxical nature of entertainment media, which blurs the lines between message and invisible persuasion, and is the central theme of Shrum's body of research. Now, let's take a look at the outline of this presentation. First topic is introduction of L.G. Shrum, including his family background, research focus, and academic achievements. Second, we will review the theoretical framework, entertainment media. We will discuss about the definition, the development, and how L.G. Shrum relates this theory to entertainment media. Then we will discuss heuristic processing model of cultivation effects developed by L.G. Shrum in 2001. Next, the delicious paradox of entertainment media will be explained. Finally, we will talk about the critique and final conclusion. First topic, introduction of L.G. Shrum, the man behind the theory. Shrum was born in December 25, 1955 in Arkansas, and his parents were all teachers. Although a good student, Shrum admits to watching a lot of TV growing up. He began his undergraduate work at the University of Illinois, majoring in chemical engineering. Shrum's research interests include the cognitive process underlying media effects, consumer information processing, psycholinguistic characteristics of brand names, cross-cultural psychology, and impulsive consumption and self-regulation. He began his research with a focus on television, but integrated it into the world of advertising and brand placement, essentially on how the lines are blurred between entertainment media, marketing, and consumption. Through 20 years of diligent study, he adapted social cognition theory regarding judgment development and applied it to the effects of media, creating a research genre known as the psychology of media. Shrum had published over 50 articles, 3 books, around 30 book chapters, and presented at countless conferences. Next topic will be the theoretical foundation, entertainment media. Entertainment media is a complex system consisting of hierarchical subsystems where variables interact with each other and manipulate the ever-changing and delicate balance of amusement and persuasion. Under the guise of enticing storylines, entertainment media has become a subtle paradox of leaving the audience always craving more, while metaphorically selling them everything but the kitchen sink. The name L.G. Shrum is synonymous with entertainment media research. During his doctoral work, cultivation theory by entertainment media was controversial, and although it had typically been held as a credible premise for mass media studies, research in this area, specifically in the early 1990s, focused heavily on the content of television, including the demographics and values portrayed. Now, let's talk about Shrum's heuristic processing model of cultivation effects. Figure 1 is Shrum's 2001 model, referred to as the heuristic processing model of cultivation effects. The model consists of the following propositions. Number 1. Television viewing influences accessibility. Number 2. Accessibility mediates the cultivation effect. Number 3. Television exemplars are not discounted. And number 4. Systematic processing reduces or eliminates the cultivation effects. Shrum, 2001. It is Shrum's conclusion that there are ways to reduce the effect of television on social reality by encouraging viewers to carefully scrutinize messages rather than simply accept them at face value. Next, we will talk about the model of the delicious paradox. As cultivation theory proposed, audiences unconsciously internalize the content of media and gradually, knowingly or unknowingly, accept its message via the subtle guidance of entertainment media. In most cases, the audience is so engrossed by the amusement of entertainment media that they don't think twice or notice about the content that is embedded within elaborately designed commercials and persuasive tactics, thus getting gratification, but with strings attached. As shown in the model, there exists a dichotomy between pleasure given and invisible persuasion. The lines have been blurred between entertainment and persuasion. In the model, the media presents consumers visual stimulus, audio stimulus, and even sensual stimulus in an effort to entertain audiences, while simultaneously persuading consumers to unconsciously change perspectives, accept offers, and buy products. It is Shrum's belief that the ever-changing appearance of entertainment media would draw upon the dynamic interaction between entertainment media and the thoughts, feelings, perception, and behaviors of their audiences. Let's continue with the model of the delicious paradox. According to Shrum, entertainment media forms a delicious paradox, and there is always a tension between entertainment and persuasion. It presents a pleasing and tantalizing visual stimulus, bringing pleasure on the one hand, while at the same time promoting its persuasive power through subtle messages. The model illustrated the dichotomy between pleasure given and invisible persuasion. This process is dynamic in that the encompassing nature of the paradox is ever-changing, with a compromising equilibration between entertainment media and invisible persuasion. The system as a whole consists of various subsystems, including media strategy and consumer psychology, in which variables such as consumer input, embedded messages, and stimulus interact with each other gradually, changing the configuration of the overall system. In looking at greedy marketing and promotional embedding, advertisers are sucking every last drop of blood out of the consumer, utilizing embedded marketing that, according to Shrum, stimulates the internalization process of its audience. This cycle of providing entertainment to the detriment of free thinking by the viewer via intrinsic marketing is at the heart of Shrum's conclusion that the lines between media and persuasion have been blurred, affecting cognitive responses. According to Shrum, perception incorporates two processes: how individuals perceive entertainment media and how frequent consumption of entertainment media principles affects perception. Ultimately, it is perception of media messages that influence judgment, and thus cognitive method is the final result. Shrum takes it a step further, try accessing entertainment media's ability to construct social reality. Because entertainment media is capable of grand-scale manipulation, it is his contention that media actually create pre-designed perception of society and impose that perception on the audience that adopts it as being true to form their reality. Next, we will talk about evaluation and critique. Despite the phenomenal contribution brought by Shrum, his theory is far from immune to some skepticism. The psychology of entertainment media places such an importance on the audience passively accepting the persuasion and promotion, while failing to take into consideration of the audience as independent agents who actively select, receive, and interpret information according to their own perspectives and judgments. In addition, although Shrum did methodological research on the psychological process of audiences' perspective and behavior, his focus was not broad enough to encompass the complicated nature of human psychological and cognitive behavior. Finally, it should be noted that sometimes the analysis in Shrum's works lacks clarity, explicit rationale, and convincing proofs to reach the intended conclusion. There are gaps between articles in his book, The Psychology of Entertainment Media, due to the compilation of the book with different authors from different perspectives. Finally, we will discuss conclusion and implication. While entertainment media is amusing and can serve as an important function in our society by allowing for relaxation, the truth is it also serves as a vehicle of manipulation. A delicious paradox exists between the entertaining aspect and the persuasion implemented subtly by advertisers through various means, including brand placement. Therefore, entertainment media can be viewed through a dynamic system approach and evaluated as a complex system in this age of media convergence. L.G. Shrum's work on the psychology of entertainment media, focusing on the cognitive aspects, is closely linked to the declaration of entertainment media as a complex system and demonstrates the multifaceted aspect involving multiple variables. That's all for the presentation. Thanks for your attention.